G'day everybody, Aaron and Marcus here from MMT. Pretty excited that we're about to announce a new free course that we're bringing out called Fix It Yourself. Pretty exciting, eh Ninj?
Good.
Very good. So this program is targeted for everyone out there, but specifically for people that are suffering from pain. So musculoskeletal pain, joint pain, chronic injury, chronic pain, just anyone who's in a state of stress. We're giving you all we've got, free content. We're giving you all the tricks of the trade that we've learned, from me over the last 6-7 years, Marcus 20 plus years, and we're packaging it up nicely for you guys out there to actually start to empower yourself to fix your own pain. So yeah, it's been a bit of a process for us, but we're pretty excited, aren't we?
Yeah. So we kind of understand the importance of clearing pain first. So it can be stuck with people for a long period of time, or even when things come up as well. Like, we want to have this as an education thing, so it's like a practice that you can do, or something to go to whenever you do encounter some sort of pain or some discomfort or dysfunction in your body. You're going to know how to navigate through. So explore it. So one of the things we say is clean first, build second. That's kind of the motto of our whole business. So we kind of place so much importance on the cleaning, the clearing, the getting rid of pain first. So then you can kind of do your movement with ease and can live your life more happily, and not be the burden that you're carrying around with you. You can actually do something about it. So there's a lot of empowerment in that, and we just want you to really start to push into yourself and start to trust yourself and start to be more intuitive, about how you get, how you live your life and how you treat your body.
Yeah, so. Exactly. Yeah, the empowerment's a big word, because people who have pain and have had a tricky pathway with going to see people for their pain, not getting the results that they desired, they can become a bit disillusioned and disempowered, and they feel lost. So this course is about re-empowering you guys to have the confidence to be able to fix pain yourself by purely pushing into your body. Okay, so this is a results driven course where we guarantee results if you go through the process, and it can be pretty challenging. Like, pushing into your pain that you might have had for 10-20 years can be quite confronting, but we know that if you go at your own pace and you're consistent with it and you release the whole body. So we want people to do this whole course as the videos come out, not just targeting to your particular joint or area, because the whole body works as one. And so if you release one area of the body, you might notice a profound change in another area. So it's important that you do the whole process. But as Marcus says, it's a tool to future-proof your body. Because if you have this and you have this knowledge and you've watched every video and you listen to the way we've explained anatomy, the angles at which to push things, how things relate to one another, you're going to have a far better chance at living an optimal life, because you're going to be able to fix your pain yourself. Okay, so the way that we've structured it, we've broken it down into muscle groups, and we give a really comprehensive understanding for you guys about the anatomy around what we're targeting. Okay, so we want you guys to understand your body and what's underneath your skin, what you're actually pushing into, because when you have awareness, you're far likely to get better results if you know what you're doing. And then Ninja's going to talk us about a little bit about going around your house and finding your tools.
Yeah, so this is the cool bit, you've got to be innovative and creative, and and kind of have your radar switched on to different parts in your body that are perhaps stuck, and what they're shaped like, and what would be a good thing that would actually get into that area of your body. So you just so you start to think about that now. What would be a good thing? So I've got in my hand here
the classic one,
the Broomstick Handle. So shaped like a thumb, so you can kind of see that you can actually push into it, you can get leverage, you can kind of jam it into the wall, and use it as a really good tool.
Yeah, got some other things here. So we've got the leg off a chair. So unlike Ninja's broomstick, where it was a bit more acute, this is a bit broader, so probably more like an elbow. We've got a rolling pin, which is a bit thinner, and then even thinner that, a bit flatter, is a wooden spoon.
Yeah, so you're looking for shapes like this, so you can see that's got a bit of a rounded end, so it's not going to be so harsh, but you can actually hold onto it and get into it. So that one's just like from the Cocoa Jack, the thing you scrape the coconut out with. So I've got the mortar and pestle, so you can just see that, like that's a rounded end, but that one's rounded as well, but it's a little bit smaller. So you probably get into something a bit differently. So look at the rounding of that, and that's a screwdriver. So just an old screwdriver from the shed, a spatula. You know, it's got an end, but you can kind of handle that you can grab and you can push that into yourself.
Also got some broader tools as well. So your basketball, really good at getting a broad release through bigger muscle groups like your legs and your hips. And a pretty classic one that is quite standard for us is a lacrosse ball, but still very effective. And we've got our kind of foam roller, a cement plug off a work site. So a lot harder than your standard foam roller. Also got some plumber's pipe too. So all these objects are really hard because you've got to push into these tissues. These tissues that are causing your pain, they're compressed, stiff, dense, just inflamed tissues. And the goal of it, by pushing into it, if you've watched our videos, you can see us pushing into bodies all the time. It's to create more flow. So to lengthen these tissues, to redisperse energy, to change the pain receptors, to change the inflammation. And when you do that, you're going to have a far more optimally functioning body and a pain-free body at that too.
Yeah, and so at this stage, I want to put a bit of a disclaimer in as well. So we want you to actually be sensible about this as well. Don't be really gung-ho. Listen to what we say and the areas to go into and how to warm things up first and how to go in with broader tools first off and then get sharper and sharper and sharper. But also listen to your body, listen to the cues. Is it traumatic? You know, are you ready for this type of thing? So we want you to kind of tune into that, and maybe it might be go to somewhere else in your body first, or you're not ready, or, you know, go and get a check as well. So if there might be some other medical thing that, you know, you might have some deep vein thrombosis or some sort of nerve condition, some constant inflammation with your body. So that might not be, this program might not be for you at this stage. You know, so just sort of, we want everyone to get a good result out of this. So we don't want anybody to hurt themselves or anything like that. The whole reason we're doing this is to make your life better and empower you and get results, like we said earlier. So that's the whole key to it. So yeah, just do it the way that we're kind of describing it, and we pretty much think that everyone can get something out of this.
100%.
You know?
Yeah. And we encourage you guys to try and go through the whole program as we release the videos. Maybe you want to spend a week or two on the one area, because sometimes the tissues, if they've been in this compressed matter for years, it's going to take time to get the release to get to the depth that we want it to get to. Okay, so we encourage you to embark on the whole process. Like Marcus says, you might not be ready for a certain release, so maybe, you know, go a broader tool first, and maybe in a couple of weeks you can go with a sharper tool. But yeah, you've got to be up for the challenge, because it is going to be a challenge. It's painful, isn't it? Like we've already started, you know, filming a few videos, and it's tough. It's tough to go through it, but what's on the other end of the tunnel is amazing. So yeah, we're really excited to bring this on to you guys and to impart some of the knowledge that we've been building over a long period of time. And yeah, we just want you guys to give us feedback on how you think the videos are and how your results are too. So we want to hear how your progress is.
Yep. So yeah, we encourage you to try every video, because you're not going to know exactly what the condition of your body is until you push into it. So try every video, because there's a relationship between different body parts, and yeah, and also share as well if you could, because everybody knows somebody with pain. So if this could help out somebody that you know, that's what we'd really like, is to help somebody get rid of their neck pain or their hip pain or whatever kind of pain they've got. In this kind of situation, this current climate we're in, we just want to put something out that can really help, our community out there. So
yeah.
So.
Thank you all, guys. We love you all. We're happy to bring this to you, and yeah, let us know how you go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Fix it yourself. Do you remember the movie?
Pizza the movie.
That Pizza the movie.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious, because they're driving down the freeway, and you know how sometimes they have signs on the freeway saying police now targeting speeding or drug dealers. At the start of the movie, it's like they're driving down the freeway and it says police now targeting Lebos. And you're like, oh, hey, what the fuck? And then halfway through the movie, it's just Habib driving down the freeway, and it says police now targeting Habib. And he's like, fuck this. Oh, did you put that on?
Yeah.
That could be the start to our video. Got some skills, old ninja, didn't he?
Wow.
Look at that!
Whoa!
Whoa! Oh! There's, what have I got?
You got skills. There you go. That's how to spin the ball on your finger. Yeah, you've learned something today already.
I'm a palm spinner.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh. So, what we're about to embark on, guys, is a video series called Fix It Yourself.
Fix it yourself.